Let's now look at the next tab in our structural settings dialog box. That's this one up here, load combinations. Now what load combinations allow you to do is create a formula based on existing loads. In the past, analytical software programs were restricted to gravity loads only. If you wanted a 3D analysis, gravity combined with a lateral load for example, you had to do them both separately. This software enables you to do gravity, lateral, or a combination of the two, and then export that out from your Revit structure model into the analysis software. You can build the load combination and then actually apply it to the model ready for structural analysis. So how do you create a load combination? Well, you need to be in the load combinations tab, which we are, and what we need to do is we need to add a new combination here. So there's our name. Now don't forget you can drag the columns like that, so there's our new combination. So I'm going to just delete that there, and I'm going to call that wind and gravity. Now the formula at the moment, we don't know yet, and we're going to leave that at combination and serviceability there. What we need to do is we now need to add the formula. So we go to edit selected formula here, and we then add the loads that we want to add. So we've got there a factor of 1, and that's our dead load 1. I then click on add again. This time I'm going to change this factor here. So I need to change the actual safety factor there to 0.75. Like so. I'm going to change the actual loading there. That's going to be a snow load. So we'll go for snow 1. Now these come in from the load cases tab. And then I'll add one more. And we'll make this a 0.25 factor. Like so. And then in here I change the case or combination again. And I change that to wind 1. So you can see there we've got dead load, snow and wind loading. And there's our wind and gravity. The nice thing is, as soon as we put these factors and cases or combinations in, there's our formula. Nice and neat and tidy. We don't need to think about it. The good thing is once you've put these load cases and load combinations onto the model, all those formulas are calculated so that when you export out to your analysis software, it's all in there ready to go. So what you might put in here is you need a load combination usage as well. So we'll tick that there and it says new usage 1. We'll rename that. And we'll put something in there like large RTUs, something like that. So as you can see there, we've put all that information in. So if I click on OK now, and then go back in to here, to our load combinations, there's our wind and gravity that we can use there. Now, obviously, that's in there. I can add any other load combination I want. So that's ready. Now, notice here, if I just drag this across a little bit, we've got our set there. And I've ticked it. It's a load combination usage. It's a set. Now don't forget there's other combinations as well. So you've got to think about types here as well. So if I go here, I've got combination or envelope. An envelope provides the maximum and minimum results for a group of load combinations. A combination provides information for a single combination of loads. Here as well, on the state, I've got serviceability or ultimate. Serviceability categorizes the load based on an expected force. In our case, wind and gravity, that's why we've given it that name. And natural loads such as snow and even deflection. Hence, the load cases, dead load, snow and wind load. So I'll leave that at serviceability. Now you've also got the ultimate option there, which tests the load against unexpected forces and the overall stability of the structure when it's pushed to an ultimate state. So what you're looking at there is the total end envelope of that particular load combination. So you're looking at it just before failure, for example. So that's how you set up your load combinations in the structural settings dialog box.